Scottsboro work session Monday, January 27th order. The invocation given by Mr. Cameron, the pledge of allegiance given by Mike Ashton.
Almighty God, we give you thanks and praise for your great goodness towards us. On this tragic day, we pray for the families and victims of the fire at the county park. We give thanks for the first responders who came and helped. We pray and thank the agencies that helped our people in this tragedy. And we are thankful for the people, the businesses, and entities that have helped those first responders and agencies. Be with them all. Be with this mayor and council this evening as they go about the public business. Lead, guide, and direct in all that they do. These things we ask in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Added one item on tonight's work session will be item number 7, and it's the surplus airport property. Everyone have that. Go to item number 1, discuss the procurement policies and procedures. Rick, you want to go over that a little bit?
Over the past couple of years, in our audit, the auditor pointed out that we need some kind of specific procurement policy regarding purchasing. And you have in your packets there the policy that Whitney and I have come up with. We had some help on this, but I'd like for you to take it and read it and digest it. Maybe we can talk about it again at the next work session if y'all have some questions on it, and I'm sure that y'all will. It's a pretty in-depth policy, and it explains things and how that we need to do purchasing in a more in-depth manner than in the policy.
In the past, we haven't had this.
We've had something like, it's not been a written policy, it's something that is understood, and it's something that we needed to put down in writing so that everybody knew what was the rules and how to proceed with purchasing. Not that anybody was doing anything wrong, it just
Keeps you from doing it wrong.
Yes.
Anyone have any questions?
Is there any disciplinary measures in this, if something is?
There is not anything in the policy there that for disciplinary procedures. If you have a one-time occurrence or 2 times or 20 times that the policy is not followed, there's nothing in there. That may be something that the council would have some input in, or Mr. Cameron.
I believe it says in there, Mr. Commissioner, that failure to follow policy in certain places may result in disciplinary action. And that's not providing specific stand-alone guides. So we would put things in a situation where the normal personnel policy process could be followed for this.
Any other questions for Mr. Wood? Appreciate y'all working on this.
Yeah, thanks so much for working.
We'll go on February 3rd work session. Anybody else have any questions on that? Before we move on? Now we'll go to item number 2, discuss utility vehicle for the street department. Mayor?
The street department's requesting a newer utility vehicle. What they've got is over 10 years old, and what we're trying to do as far as keeping our highways and roadways cleaner is have a utility vehicle, a man dedicated to picking up trash. May use some an inmate with them periodically, but this is to improve our litter efforts. We want something that's dependable enough that if a man leaves out on it from the street department, he can feel confident that if he was up from Tri-Green, he could go all the way to 79 bypass on something that would get him back to the department. And we got 3 quotes, they're attached. Boykin is the lowest bidder, or the lowest quote, I should say, $14,025. And this is something that they had spec'd out and got 3 quotes on, and we're requesting that this be purchased out of this year's sales tax. He's got several pieces of equipment that are being placed on gov deals, but I don't know if Rick's had time to get them listed or not. Certainly hadn't produced any revenue, but we're needing, if you travel the highway, you know we're behind on getting our litter picked up.
No, I'm gonna ask you, Rick, do we have the money in this excess sales tax sheet?
We have excess money at present time.
Okay. About $14,025.
Going along with what the mayor said, that we haven't gotten those pieces of equipment on gov deals at the present time, but, you know, you could give them authorization to go ahead and purchase this and use that money to pay for this piece of equipment, knowing that you're gonna have money coming in on that and leave sales tax alone right now.
Okay. Any other questions?
Now, currently they have a utility bill, are we gonna repurpose it?
Yes. We either gov deal it or transfer it to the landfill if you'll pay for it.
That comes out of his budget, right?
Got to generate some revenue for the street department.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Any other questions? We'll put that on tonight's agenda. That'll be item number 1. Go to item number 3, discuss upcoming equipment auction, Mayor.
Yes, as you know, last year we were successful in buying a couple of dump trucks, one for the landfill, one for the street department off gov deals. And they've got an upcoming auction. There's one in March 17th through 21st, and then ALDOT has one April 30th and May 1st. Wanted to put it out there for discussion, be considering setting aside some money. Instead of waiting till the week or the few days before the auction and wondering about money and being able to bid on a piece of equipment that we might be. And so put it out there for discussion.
Who needs equipment?
The street still need.
I do, safety too.
How much money we talk about setting aside?
Last year we set aside $50,000.
What equipment do we need?
I need the small mini track hoe, the Kubota that we have. It's got a lot of issues with it now. We'd like to trade it out and get us a newer one. And they usually have a lot of those down there. I mean, we just have to see what they bring, you know.
What do those usually sell for, Wayne?
They're all over the place. You know, it could run anywhere from $12,000 to $30,000 for one, about the size we're gonna look at. I'm actually getting a price on a new cat right now, just so we'll have a comparison of what a new one sells for versus this used one. I'll get those to you as soon as I get them.
Stacy, what do you need?
We're looking at trying to get a loader for these chips. We have no way to remove them. I'm having to drive a track hoe back to the borrow pit, and it's not feasible to continue doing that. We're wearing the tractor out, it's too far. A loader will help us load a dump truck
and carry it to the cells. It'll be a whole lot more efficient, and that's just something I think we can use, dual use. We can use it C&D plus MSW. I think they had one at one time. I seen some pictures, but they haven't had one out there in several years.
You know what one of those use?
Last year, I did watch it. It can be anywhere from 25 on up. You know, you don't want to get one with the 10,000 hours on it and start putting maintenance in it right off the bat, but, you know, if it's not a good buy, of course, you know, you don't want to do it. But if it's a low-hour machine and nobody's bidding on it, that's when we might get a good deal in there. So to answer your question, all around the world, 25 to 50 is probably going to be where you're going to need to be in order to get one.
When are those dates?
One of the options is March 17th through 21st, and then the Aldott surplus equipment's April 30th and May 1st.
Can you find out some
Yes, sir.
solid
I'll let you know.
numbers, close numbers?
We just want to start the discussion.
Anybody have any questions on that? We'll put it on the February 3rd work session, we'll try and get us some. Go to item number 4, discuss resolution of award bid for reconstruction of the required drive. Josh?
We bid a required drive back in December. As you know, we got an industrial access grant from Aldott for the expansion of Sano, and John's Manville recent expansion they had some jobs, so we're able to dip in some money for the industrial access grant. We received $253,000, and I believe you've got the bids in there in your packet. The low bid was $294,000. And then we've got to consider, since it's federal money, we have to do inspections on it, so we have to consider about 12% CNI, construction engineering inspection on it. So that 12% of 253, or 12% of 294, and then the difference in the grant, that leaves you, rest responsible for about 80,000, I think.
Okay. You already did the math.
It's close.
I was getting ready to try to.
So we had to pass a resolution accepting the bid and then send that to Aldott. And they concurred with the bids already. It's in their scope, so just act on it with the city council when we move forward with it.
So we just need to approve this for,
Approve the bid, yes, sir.
just approve the bid.
Difference will come out of our road paving.
Okay. Any question on that? Any questions? Thanks, Josh. That'll be item, we'll move that to tonight's agenda, that'll be item number 2. Go to item number 5 on the work session, which is zoning adjustment board appointment. Ms. Phillips?
We had 2 applicants for the zoning adjustment board appointment, Alan Toller and Tim Saint.
That'll be item number 3 tonight. We'll go over to the agenda. Go to item number 6 on the work session, discuss the budget amendment for part-time jailer. Right, Chief Hall, please.
Yes, I'd like for you guys to consider to allow me to hire another part-time jailer. We already have a line item for one part-time jailer. What we're having recent past 2 or 3 months, we have an average of 20 people in our jail at a time. And many times there are fights and stuff like that that go on. And officer out on the road, and I just have one jailer there. And getting this additional part-time jailer would allow us to have 2 people on duty during the first and second shifts when this kind of stuff usually happens. And I thought about if we could, if you would just consider letting me hire one, and back, I think we have $9,000 left on that line item, and when that starts running low, I'll come back to ask for more money if we still need it. And this second part-time person, we'll just call him if we need him. We've had some incidents lately, and I just want to nip it in the bud before something bad happens.
Absolutely. Anybody have any questions for the chief? Not we'll add it to the next agenda.
Thank you.
Thank you. It'll be item 4. Go to item number 7 on the work session, surplus airport property. There's the airport is, they have 2 golf carts, is that correct?
Yeah, there's an Easy Go and a Yamaha golf cart that needs repaired. We just purchased a new, larger golf cart so that we can transport passengers from the plane to the FBO. We can also use the small tug. We've also got a Kawasaki Mule that we have room to put in a storage place. And so that was like,
And then also the Husky Pro 26 gallon compressor. Any questions on that? If not, we'll put that on tonight's agenda as well. Give me just a few minutes to move everything over to the agenda. We'll dispense with formalities. Ms. Phillips, will you do a roll call, please?
Mr. Richard Bailey?
Here.
Mr. Greg Mashburn?
Here.
Mr. Mike Ashburn?
Here.
Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Here. Before we do the adoption of the agenda, I'm going to go through it. There's 5 items. The first one is utility vehicle for the street department. Number 2 is award bid for the reconstruction of required drive as a resolution. Number 3 is zoning adjustment board appointment. Number 4 is authorized part-time jailer. Number 5 is surplus airport property. So that being said, do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Can make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Approval of previous minutes from January 9th and January 13th, 2020. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. There is no old business, so we'll go to new business. First item is the utility vehicle for the street department. It looks as though Boykin Tractor came in with a lower comparable bid at $14,025. Do I have a motion to approve Boykin Tractor for $14,025?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
In the discussion, I'd like to add that money will be coming out of the, what you're going to sell on the vet deals. Any other discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Go to item number 2, award bid for the reconstruction of required drive. And a resolution. Do I have a motion to approve?
I make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Go to item number 3, the zoning adjustment board appointments. We had 2, Alan Toller and Tim Saint. I entertain a
I'll nominate Alan Toller.
A nomination for Alan Toller. Do I have any other nominations? If we don't have any other nominations, we'll close nominations and do I have a motion to approve Alan Toller to the adjustment board appointment.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Alan Toller is on the adjustment board, zoning adjustment board. Go to item number 4, authorized part-time jailer. Do I have a motion to approve part-time jailer?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All right, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Go to item number 5, surplus airport property, which was 1995 Easy Go golf cart and a 2009 Yamaha golf cart, and then a Husky Pro 26-gallon air compressor. Do I have a motion to approve that surplus airport property?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Just on the discussion that'll be going back into your capital account too. No more discussion, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Go to reports, Mayor.
I don't have anything, I just want to commend Chief Nicholas and Chief Dial and their men for what they did this past evening, their efforts, you know, they're always there when we need them, and they exceed everybody's expectation. I appreciate that, and I also want to commend the rescue squad. I was down there, and they were there shortly after both those departments got on the scene, and they were tremendous help, and it's just, we're proud to have them all three serve our community. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ashburn.
I also like to commend our folks here with the city, Chief Dahl and Chief Nicholas and their guys. They stood up and did far better than what some places could. They're to be commended, and we've got some of the best people working for us here of anywhere. And I work at the DMA office today, and not just employees. You got people in the community that call offering money and food and troops on the ground that need. They've got a list of them that we could call, and it speaks well of the community that we live in. Another thing I'd like to talk about, we talked about this about a year ago, about at our polling place down at the Redcom. We were at the gym that's closest to the Parks Avenue side and have been for a while. We talked about moving to the gym that's in the middle of it due to some safety concerns. And election will be coming up 1st of March, and I'd like to see us move this. I looked at it, and it's more suitable using that middle gym. I know that most people that use the Redcom, it'll kind of put them out of business for their activities on that day, but I believe the safety concern outweighs the recreational concern. And one other thing, we approved some more money for some paving lately. I'd like us to go ahead and try to get POs for the additional money spent and what roads are going on for when our paver does come to town. He can go ahead and get those roads paved too. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Let me follow up on the voting. We and I had some discussion, and she's in contact with, I guess, what's the official title?
I didn't get to look today, but she,
Signs
helps
up.
with disability,
Access.
compliance
And so,
at polling locations and public buildings.
yeah, so she'll be reviewing it, making sure everything, it's an improved location, I guess. It goes the same location, improved entrance, I should say.
Thank you. Mr. Mashburn.
Just to echo what everyone else has talked about, it's been a long day. I know it has for Chief Nicholas and Chief Dahl, and, you know, we can't extend how much we appreciate what y'all done and continue to do. And I think there were 19 agencies that helped respond to all of that. You lose count, I guess, but just to echo, we really appreciate it. You know, and tragedy always brings, you know, a city closer. And, you know, just remember these families and all these folks that's out there working. It's been a long day, and we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Bailey?
Same thing, you know, it's just it's a tragic day, you know, we're just, shows how blessed we are to have employees that we do here in the city. You know, just can't thank y'all enough for all you do. And, there's a lot I wanted to talk about tonight, but this takes precedence over all of it. And, you know, just, hard prayers go out to all these families affected and all the city employees that have been affected by this for some time. And just remember all of it. Thank y'all.
Thank you. And just to add on to that, I saw some firemen and police at one of the eating establishments today. I see the wear and tear on them and what they had been through and what they had seen. And Eugene, I can't say enough for you watching your interview today on the national news. Your composure and the way you represent Scottsboro and the way your men and everyone else and women that work in those organizations. So the families that were impacted, but the city as a whole impacted, and just appreciate everything your folks did and everyone else that stepped up to help out. So as you could just tell on their faces what they had been through last time today, and just appreciate what y'all do. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.